And start.
My name is Mary Sharp. My G-Life thing is Sharm. What my game is going to be based on is on establishing a positive line of communication with a horse, a new horse that you have purchased. Based on the principles of establishing a mutual respect and trust between the two, and communication. Therefore, you're not coercing or abusing an animal into doing what you want. You are getting them to want to be your partner and friend. I started with the horse in a barn. I did this game on a multiple choice answer type deal. My figures are very crude, which is not typical, but there it is nonetheless. He's in a stall. What's the first thing you do when you walk up to him? He's in his stall. Do you look him in the eye? Do you look at his shoulder? Do you turn off the light and shut the door on him? What do you do? Right answer gets the horse, okay, I've got an idea what you're doing with me now. Put his head down, he'll lick and he's chewing, and it's all submission. Otherwise, you're in there, you get bit on the shoulder. Ouch. Second thing, you come in and you're in the stall with the horse and it crowds you. What do you do? Which crowding would mean it gets right up on top of you before like 2 foot of space between you and the horse or less. Multiple choice again. Do you walk around behind the horse 4 feet away or better? Do you run up to the horse and pet him? And different things. Do you throw your arms out and make the horse back up and give you that spatial thing, just like they would in a herd? Or right answer, the horse follows you around like a puppy dog. Wrong answer, you get stepped on because he's already too close to you. There's kind of like a smashed pancake type person, albeit he's in his stall still, so you're not as apt to be as emergency room bound at this point. Okay, now you've got the equipment. What are you going to do with the equipment? What's the first piece of equipment? Well, I chose a halter, which is typically the first piece of equipment. What do you do with the halter? Do you run into the stall and try to put it on him? Do you sneak it behind your back and try to put it on him? Or do you let him see it and rub it on him and then put it on him? Right answer, get your halter on the horse. Wrong answer, you get your knee stomped. Next thing, you've got the halter on. It's time to figure out what to do with the halter. What do? Do you just open the gate and turn the horse loose with the barn door down, which means he's running loose in the barn? Hello, that's not a good thing. Do you take a lead rope into the stall and put it on the horse? Or do you hide the lead rope, let him see it, same principle as before, and rub it all over him so he's got a feel for what it's going to feel like, what it does, and it's got his scent on it? Because they are a sensory, they don't do so much on verbiage and vocals as they do on what they smell, see, and feel. And then you've got that. Right answer, you've got the rope on the horse, and you've got him out the thing. Wrong answer, you kind of got stepped on again. Actually, almost run over to that point. Next thing you're going to do, well, you've got him out, you've got him on a lead rope, you've walked out to the pen, which is a corral, it's round. What do you do then? The next thing would be here at 5. You've got a long one, which is like 20 feet long, give or take, or it can be 10 feet, just what you're comfortable with. You've got the long line. You have no long line. You can get on the horse without anything, or you just leave him in the pen. Right answer at this point, you've got him on the long line. He's going around you in a circle. He's doing what you need him to do, and you're going that step further with the communication. Otherwise, without this, at this point, you're on your butt. You got a big bruise on your gluteus. Okay, now it's time to decide what to do. You've got him to exercise. You've got him to move around. You're starting to establish more and more of a two-way communication with the two of you. What's the next thing you do? You've got your horse in the pen, you still got the halter and lead rope on him, or the lunge line. What's the first piece of equipment? Do you go after the bridle? Do you go after the chest strap or the breast collar? Do you go after the saddle, or do you go after the saddle blanket? Right answer, the horse is standing there with the piece of equipment on. Wrong answer, you got stepped on your foot again. Next thing, next piece of equipment, what do? Next one would be your saddle. You've got the lead rope or the long line still on the horse, and the saddle. Well, you've got to decide to put the saddle on. Sorry. Right answer is the saddle's on. He just kind of looks back over his shoulder. He's getting used to the idea of, okay, there's that much more weight. Wrong answer, you get a hoof in the forehead with a big old pump knot, and your blanket and your saddle have gone off over the backside. Next piece of equipment. You've got your saddle on. You've got your saddle blanket under the saddle. What's the next piece of equipment that would be the right idea to fasten? Would it be your back girth, your front girth, bridle and bit and reins, or would you use the tie down? Right answer, you've got the equipment on, which would be your front girth. Wrong answer, now you really got a broke foot because he's done stepped on you big time. Next one, you still got the halter and lead rope on. What do you do with it? Oh dear, I forgot what I was on. Do you leave the lead rope on, or do you take it off and just have the halter on? Well, right answer, you still got the lead rope on. You're still fine, you're safe. I didn't put my stick figure in, sorry. Wrong answer, you've ended up at the ER because you've really gotten hurt this time with a huge, no, the vet has to come. Oh, I know what I've done, I'm sorry. You've got the lead rope. What do you do with the lead rope? Do you just leave it hanging? Or do you take it and tie it to his front leg or his back leg? This is a veterinarian truck, by the way.
Okay.
I tried to do the snake squiggle things and I'm not, you know, it's called a time issue. Next thing, how do you get on the horse? You've got the rope still hanging. What do you do with the rope? And what side are you going to get in on him from? Do you go to the right with the rope in your right hand? Because you've got a saddle here. Do you go to the left and leave the rope hanging down? This one's the rope's hanging down. Or do you go to the right with the rope in your hand? Or do you go to the left and get up with the rope in your hand and get up with your left hand on the saddle horn? Right answer would be on the left with the rope around. You're up in the saddle. Yay! Wrong answer. You're on your butt behind the horse. Next, you've got that lead rope. What are you going to do with it? Alright, and you're up in the saddle. Are you going to tie it around his neck and make a set of reins out of it? Are you going to bounce up and down in the seat? Are you going to lean forward and put your arms around the horse's neck? Or are you going to take the lead rope or the lunge line, which has now become your reins, and are you going to take the head horse and take it down and back, side to side, with your ankles down, like down on your thighs? Right answer, the horse is just standing there letting you do what needs to be done. Wrong answer, you've been thrown off backwards and now you are on your back. Maybe a little bit of a spinal nerve injury there. Okay, you're on the horse. You made it this far. You're doing good. My lovely, lovely stick figure. Now what do? Do you kick the horse real hard in his side and make him shoot off forward? Do you pull back like this or on an angle on his mane? Do you click to him and just barely put some pressure with your heel? Or do you kick the living tar out of him? Wrong answer, you're in the ER, you're in traction, now you have a cast on your arm and your leg, huge medical bill, lots of pain pills. Right answer, you're just trotting off nice and easy.